Hello friends, hope you all are doing well. Today we will do the initial configuration of VMware ESXi 6. In first video we have seen that how to install VMware ESXi 6.7. So now in this video we will learn the basic administration of this VMware 6.7. ESXi 6.7. In this video, we will learn the network configuration options, how to configure the IP addresses, providing the DNS IP informations, domain information. We will also walk through all the options. We will learn how to add licenses, create users. We will also learn how to create data store, virtual switch, and how to enable, disable the services, any particular services. So hope you are ready to go through all the options of VMware ESXi 6.7. So let's start. So uh, friends, this is the virtual console of the server on which we have installed the VMware ESXi 6.7. You can see here that it's saying that for customize system or view logs, we have to press FT. For restart or shut down the server, we have to press F12. So we want to customize the system, so we are pressing the F2 key, putting the password. Now you can see lots of customizing option here. You can configure the password, you can configure the management network, you can restart the management network from here, you can test your management network restore options are here, configuring keyboard, troubleshooting options, you can see the system log, support information, and you can also reset the system configuration. So we will see all these options one by one. Configuring the password, you can see you have to put the old password and then you have to put the new password, but today we are not going to change the password, so I'm canceling this option by pressing the escape key. You can see that the configuration lockdown mode is disabled. You cannot do this configuration from the console. This is the security feature, and this is the very useful security feature of ESXi. uh, Now you can see that we are on the configure management network. So first we will configure the management network. You can see the all the network adapter available with this host. You can see that only VMNIC 2 is connected, so we can select by pressing this escape key, sorry, space key. It's already selected, so we are cancelling it here. We can configure the VLAN ID here. We don't have any VLAN ID, so we are cancelling this. We are configure the IPv6 IPv4 IP address here, so we are doing it. I'm choosing the static IPv address and network configuration by pressing the space bar. So I'm putting the IP address. Okay, IPv6 configuration, you can enable, disable from here. We are not going to change anything in this option. We will go with the default. You can provide the DNS server uh, configuration, DNS server IP configuration here. As we don't have the available DNS with us, so we are not going to provide do any configuration here. So I am cancelling the option, and you can custom this DNS suffix information here. As we don't have the DNS information, so we are not going to do any of the configuration here. So I am adjusting by pressing the escape button. configure management. So we have to apply the changes or restart the management network to apply the changes. So I'm pressing the Y button to yes, it's restarting the management network. You can restart the management network from here also. Now we can test the our management network. It's okay or not. Now you can see that's we are able to ping our default gateway, and we are able to resolve the host name because we don't provided any the DNS IP address, so it's resolving locally. So now it's successfully resolved. So pressing the enter key, you have the network restore options here, as there is only one basic network configuration is there, so only one uh, option is active here. You can configure the keyboard from here, pressing the escape button. You have the troubleshooting option. You can enable the ESXi cell, you can enable the SSH services here. You can modify the cell and SSH. You can modify the DC UI ideal timeout setting here. You can restart the management network. So lots of troubleshooting option you can get from here. You can see the system log. For example, if you want to see this VM kernel logs, you can press 2. You can see all the VM kernel logs from here. You can view the support information. You can reset the system configuration. So now we have uh, do the initial configuration of the VMware ESXi, and also see all the options available on the console. So now we will go to the web client and see how it's look. You can see that it's all the change configuration is now visible. So we are going to open the browser and put that IP address here. I have already done that. So just providing the credential here. Something goes wrong. Config. Now we are able to successfully log into the web client of this host. In the first login, you can see this information that help us to improve the VMware host client. So if you want to join that program, you can check this box. If you don't, you just uncheck. So right now we are not joining this program, so I uncheck it and clicking the OK button. This is the initial dashboard. You can see lots of information here. You can see the notification, you can see the hardware details here, configuration details, system information, performance summary. You can see lots of information from here. You can the CPU, memory information, summary of the storage. You can shut down the host from here. You can reboot the host from here. So and lots of other options are here. First we will go to the manage tab. Manage tab, you can see the advanced settings. You can see all the advanced settings. If you want to edit anything, you just select and click on edit button. You want to search anything, just go and type here. You can do the auto configuration here, swap information here. You can edit the swap configuration by using this edit setting. You can do the time configuration. You you can do the configuration. You can manually configure the date and time, or if your environment have the NTP server, you can use that information to do it automatically. You can see the hardware information, all the PCI devices available with this server. You can see all the information from here. You can see the power management. It is all right now, its active policy is balanced. You can do the licensing configuration here. You can assign any license if you have by adding the add assign license and check for license. Right now we don't have any licenses, so we are using this evolution mode, and we have 60 days to procure the licenses. You can see all the installed updates here. Right now 143 updates are installed. You can see all the details. You can also install the update by increasing the install update button. Services, you can see all the running services and restart those services by using this tab. Suppose if you want to start the SSH services, so you can do it from here. It's started. Security and users, this is the acceptance levels of the VIPs. You can see that lots of VIPs options, partners, VMware certified, VMware accepted, community, all the VIPs. You can select whatever you want to do. Right, the default option is partner, so we are not going to change anything here. You can see the authentication method here. If you want, if you have any active directory domain available with us, with you, then you can join this ESXi to that active directory. Right now we don't have any domain with us, so we are not going to do any configuration here. You can see the certificates option. You can import the certificate. You can create the user from here. Just adding one user 1, test password, providing the password, confirming the password, add. You can see the roles. You can add roles here. You can edit the roles here. These are the default roles. You can configure the lockdown mode from here. You have seen that the lockdown mode is the disabled in the console, from the console. You can enable it from here. Okay, now monitor. You can monitor the performance here, CPU performance, memory performance, whatever you want to see. You can See, from here you can select the VM and uh, monitor the performance of that particular VM from here also. Right now we don't have any VM. You can see all the system sensors here or alert on those sensors from here. Storage, you can see the event from the event tab, all the tasks performed on this ESXi from here. You can see the logs. You can generate this support bundle which is required by VMware team to troubleshoot the any issue. So you can generate that support bundle log from here. You can see all the notifications. Now we are going to virtual machine. You can create the virtual machine by register or create any virtual machine by selecting this option. Right now we are not going to do that. We will do it in some other video. You can see the storage options here. Now you can see this is the one data storage already added. You can, if you want to add a new data store, just click on new data store, select all these options and add the data store. We can do it right now, so I am unmounting this data store. mm, it's failed. Okay, mm, deletion is also failed. Okay, okay, we need to troubleshoot it. That's why we are not able to delete this. So if you want to add the data store, you can select this option. You can create a new VMFS data store. You can add or extend the existing VMS data store. You can expand the existing. You can mount the NFS data store. Right now we don't have any free space, so we cannot do the we cannot add any data store. You can see the all the adopt adopters and their information from here. You can see all the devices, persistent memory information. You can see all the network information from here. The port group available with us right now. Default port group, that one is management network and the other is from VM network. You can add new port group from here if you want. We can add one. Test virtual switch 1. You can check all the security options here. Adding it, it's already added. You can see the virtual switch information here. You can add the virtual switch. Switch 1. You can see all the options. We can change the options according to your requirement. We are going with the default one. Add. You can see all the physical NIC, available physical NIC from here, and all the information related to that physical NIC. VM kernel NIC. You can add the VM kernel. have lots of options here. TCP IP stacks, you can see all the information here. You can see all the firewall policies. If you want to edit any of the service, you can do it from here. Firewall policy, you can edit any of the here. Okay. So friend, we have done the basic configuration, and we have also walked through all the available options in this VMware ESXi 6.7. Hope you have liked this video. We will do some more administrative task in the next video. If you have liked this video, kindly press the like button and share this video, and also don't forget to subscribe our channels. Thanks for watching.